What's the deal, world? We're back again. BYC Gaming. Bring your controller. It's the New York Mets franchise. This is episode number 25. I just watched my Mets take a tough loss. I won't say the who. I won't even harp on it. We're going to move on to today's game against Atlanta. This is the first game of a 5-game homestand. We got 3 against the Braves, followed up by 3 against the Phillies. Excuse me, 2 against the Phillies. Then we got 2 in Philadelphia. So, welcome to the stream, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, whether live or on the playback. As we got Sean Manaea on the hill, ERA at 4.20, just how I like it. Not really, which was a little bit lower, but 26 Ks, low walk rate. It's been a solid season for Manaea, but still a lot of room for improvement. Michael Harris will be the first batter that he sees in this game. And with this pitch, we're underway. So, when it comes to the last couple of games for the Mets, we took 2 out of 3 from St. Louis. You can check those episodes out on the channel. I think it's 1 game in St. Louis we streamed. But either way, we took 2 out of 3 from St. Louis. We got swept by, oh my goodness, what a play by from Manaea. Those is the first, and there's one going here to start off the first. That was a heck of a play as we get a peek at the Atlanta Braves starting lineup for today. All right, in steps Orlando Arcia. Pops one up the shallow left. Brendan Nimmo gives chase. He gets under it. And quickly there's 2 outs in the first. So, like I said, we got swept by Tampa Bay right before we beat St. Louis 2 out of 3. That was also the debut of Sandy Alcantara. He had a bad showing in Tampa Bay. Had a much better game against the Cardinals. So the Mets coming off of a 2-4 6-game road trip, looking to get off on the right foot against Atlanta. This is a big series, as both of these teams definitely in the mix for that NL East lead early on in the season. Phillies in that mix as well. Can't forget about Miami. This one grounded to Beatty. He knocks it down and makes a strong throw to first, and Acuna is retired. The Mets are going to send their top 3 hitters up in the lineup. Nimmo, McNeil, and Lindor in the bottom of the first. You heard. All right, pitching for the Braves today is Max Fried. Usually a solid starter, 0 for 3 in 7 starts. ERA very close to 6. 36 innings pitch for the Atlanta Braves starter. So let's see if we can add to that high ERA here. Nimmo, the lefty, going to be the first man Fried sees. Nimmo has started to trend upwards. Then he had a little bit of a rough stretch on the road trip, but he did have a solid series against St. Louis, currently batting at 233. Finds himself in a 2-0 count after that 94-mile-per-hour fastball misses. So, I said today I was going to talk about myself a little bit. I don't really do that often. I mean, I don't really want to talk much baseball after the way the Mets played today. As Matt Olson makes the catch and retires the first out. We get a look at the Mets lineup. Francisco Lindor, 338 batting average, 181 runs for the Mets. That's 4th best in the National League, and that's why we are always in the mix of having a chance in these ball games. Navarez batting in the 9th spot today, as I think Alvarez needed a day off, but he's been playing well, so we might see him come in a pitch hitting capacity. McNeil late on the fastball, fouls it off. 3rd best on the team with 7 doubles on the season. But like I said, I'm going to talk about myself a little bit today because y'all be showing a lot of love to the streams, whether it's 2K, Madden, or MLB. So if y'all love hip-hop, Check out the music. I mean, type in BIZBILLA. You know what I mean? Bizbilla. Check out the music. I've been rhyming for a long time, man. I think this month actually officially makes 20 years. Like, yeah, I'm a little old, but I started rapping when I was in my teens, you know what I'm saying? Like, real early. So, 20 years rhyming, man. And, you know, my problem is I could do better as far as promoting myself, you know what I'm saying? I make damn good music. I'll let it speak for itself, but y'all can check out the album Sunrise. We put that out last summer. I actually dropped right near my birthday. I got another album called Product of the 80s. I got a whole lot of other projects that aren't on streaming platforms right now. You might be able to find them on that Piff if it's still around. But we're going to bring y'all a lot more music this year. Plenty of streams, of course, but my style is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, a little old school New York, like not super old school, like we do rhyme on current beats here and there, but most of the time I just do me. If I, whatever the beat is, if I like the vibe and I can come up with a concept for it or a story or whatever may have you, an experience, that's what we do with it. So if you like hip hop, like I said, check out the albums and the singles. We got a music video on my Bizbilla page. It's called Ebenezer. We shot it at MLK's historical site in Atlanta. Right here we got a 3-2 count to Francisco Lindor, and he's gonna draw a walk. Now, I mean, for those of you that don't know much about me, I mean, I'm from Queens, New York. I'm a diehard Mets fan. I actually live in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So connect with both of these teams in that way. Go to a lot of Braves games throughout the year. Check out that blog with me and Willie Hustle. You can check us out at Truist Park, checking out the Mets game. Free throws, 1 out. Nothing going, though. One-two count. Excuse me, 1-1 count. Lindor runs on the play. He's going to be in there safely. Lindor is the team leader with 9 stolen bases now, and he adds to that lead. And now Lindor's in scoring position, and Pete Alonso has a chance to bring his teammate home. I don't even know if that curveball was called for a strike or not. Let's see. Yes, it was. That one hit the bottom of the zone. 1-2 count, though.
Ball, that's up.
Fastball misses upstairs. 2-2 count. Oh. I was going to swing at it, but I thought it was going to drop out of the zone. And Pete Alonso, who is one of the league leaders in strikeouts, blows a big opportunity right there for the Mets to take an early lead. He gets caught staring at the changeup. Game still knotted up at 0.
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
In stats, Matt Olson. If y'all like other types of music too, check out my my Apple page. That's at Biz on Apple Music. Oh, I might be going to put some music on right now because I'm going to be singing the blues after Matt Olson sends one to the sky. His 12th home run of the year. 375 feet. Well, it was more of a high arcing home run than it was a long distance one. Either way, the Braves take a 1-0 lead. So now that really gets me tight that we didn't get Alonso to drive home Lindor. Look at that swing from Olsen, no doubter. Like I said, that one was more of a high fly home run versus the deep one, 375. Ozzie Albies now steps in.
Ball low.
But yeah, man. And if you like, I'm not sure how many of y'all check out battle rap, man. I mean, but definitely be sure to check out the Bringing You Classics page on YouTube. We got a lot of good interviews with some of the dopest in the battle rap culture. More of that on the way. We got documentaries. We got blend mixtapes on there. We got a lot more stuff coming in, you know what I mean? We just trying to get some other things in order. And once that is correct, I promise you we'll be bringing you classics from here on out. Right now we got a good at bat from Albies. 3-1 count here. Count now moves to 3-2 after the 86-mile-per-hour slider is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Albies sat down on strikes. First K of the day for Manaya. In steps Austin Riley. He hits one the opposite way. He's on with a 1-out single. All right, come on, Mets. We got to get these fans something to cheer about.
The designated hitter,
Marcel Ozuna, pardon me, Marcel Ozuna now steps in. Swing and a miss. We've had pretty good success against Ozuna throughout this season so far. Let's see if we can keep that going. 0-2 count.
1-2.
Slider misses inside. And there's another strikeout from Manaya, second of the inning. And there's now 2 outs. Sean Murphy now stepping in. This Braves lineup is so stacked, man. Like, from top to bottom. A lot of really good hitters on this team. Murphy gonna pop this one to left. Nimmo there to make the catch. So the Matt Olson home run puts the Braves up 1-0 early on from Citi Field.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
All right, we got a first pitch strike. That's a fact. Olsen is definitely a beast. But we got an 0-1 count here to Starling Marte. He'll start things off for the Mets in this inning. Quickly down 0-2. Haven't looked at the pitch repertoire for free. Let's check it out. Fastball, curve, changeup, sinker, and a slider. So a lot of all-speed pitches in his arsenal.
That's the ball.
There's one of them, 76 miles per hour.
1-2.
Far off the plate, 1-2 count. And I encourage all of y'all, if you watch the Mets series on YouTube, be sure to check out the Call of Duty series, man. I know some of y'all watch Call of Duty. We be getting busy over there, man. Not getting busy in this at bat. Caught looking at a third strike, second K for free. In steps Tyrone Taylor. Been a very surprising bright spot for this offense this season. Late on the changeup right there. So no 1 count. 270 batting average, 9 RBIs. Also has drawn 10 walks. And the proof is in the pudding. Perfect swing right there. Base hit. Mets now with a runner on first. Taylor really seeing the ball well right now. Definitely making his case to be an everyday starter in place of Harrison Bader or anybody else. As right there, Brett Beatty gets caught looking at strike one. We now got DJ Stewart back. Very good chance we'll see him come into this game at some point. I recognized that it was a fastball. Thought I could drive it. Instead, we pop it up in the shallow right center, and there's 2 outs. Harrison Bader now stepping in. We got the runner going on the pitch. He's out by a mile. Nasty work. So Murphy throws out Taylor by a mile. And the Braves are coming up here.
The left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Kelnick steps into the box now. Looks at a fastball for ball one. Nice fastball right there, strike one. Another good fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 count. Ooh. It's going to be a foot race, and Minaya will win that one. 1 out. So as I talked about some of the songs earlier, man, I've also done some cool stuff with security, man. Shout out to my boy Willie Hustle. Man, we worked some of the dopest events you can imagine, man. I said I was gonna tell some stories one day. I think one day what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start a franchise with like the Falcons or like a fantasy draft with the Hawks and just tell y'all some of the wild stories from behind the scenes, man. Orlando Arcia steps in now. It's an 0-1 count. Oh, 2 count. This one roped in the center field. I'm blaming my boy Jay on that. I looked down at the phone when I made that play. All of a sudden, it's 1 out and runners at the corners.
Ball. 1 out. Ball.
We really need a big out right here. Acuna swings at that
2
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Looking for the double play ball right here. 2-2 count.
Full count.
Make it 3-2. Olsen on deck. This one shot to first base. Alonso makes a good throw back to him. And the Mets get out of that inning. Big double play. As Acuna gives chase to the sinker, slaps it to Pete Alonso, who's right there to glove it. Makes the throw to Lindor, and that is a 3-6-3 double play to end the inning.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder.
All right, here's Harrison Bader.
Bader.
He came up to the bat in the second inning as well, but that at-bat was never completed as Tyrone Taylor thrown out. So here he is, bottom of the third. Mets still got this at a 1-0 clip. And Bader puts a swing on that one, and it's foul. That hurts. Nearly tied the game with 1 swing of the bat right there. Oh, next pitch, he takes it for a ride. Bader says, you ain't gonna cheat me, man. Home run, raise the apple. I mean, let's run that back for a second. He slaps one down the left field line, just misses the foul pole, had the distance of a home run. Next pitch, Bader puts it into the bleachers, no doubter, and the game is now tied. Snicker does not like it, but we love it. Tie ball game in the bottom of the third. We needed that one right there. A swing from Harrison Bader. Flips the bat. Woo! That was player. No doubt shot. And the Mets tied up now. I'm going to keep it real. Y'all know me. Y'all know I got to see the replays. Let me see all his replays. Whoops. I didn't mean to do this all. Okay, there we go. I was trying to go back to the foul, but we'll just accept this for now. You gotta love the bat flip, man. Look, ain't nothing like a good bat flip, man. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was a nice swing from Bader. All right, let's get back to it. Omar Narvaez, who's stepping in for Francisco Alvarez here today. He gets a good pitch to hit. Says good swing timing. Probably didn't get the right part of the bat on there. That's the first out here in the bottom of the third. Instead, Brandon Nimmo. I think I'm going to get creative here. I'm going to try to test the arm of Austin Riley.
1 ball, no strikes.
Brendan Nimmo pretty good at drag bunting for us. Let's see if he can get one right here.
Ball.
So far, 2-0 count.
Ball.
All right, we can forget about that drag bump. We got a 3-0 count now. We can go ahead, try to put a swing on the baseball if we get one to hit. No green light on 3-0 though. I think we're gonna take this pitch. Let's make him throw a strike.
Hee-haw. Hit it.
That one hits the outside part of the zone. 3-2 count now. 1 out in the third. Payoff pitch. This one's roped into the gap and by Acuna. Even if he didn't, make a mistake in misjudging that one, I probably was going to try to run the second on that anyway. 10th double of the year for Brandon Nimmo. And that one was trouble. The two speedy outfielders, though, track it down. And Nimmo's in there with a double. Here comes Jeff McNeil now. He's cooled off a bit. I think he went about 1 for 9 with an RBI double in that series against St. Louis. Right here has a chance to bring Nimmo home. He's on second, 1 out in the third. This is a blooper. Oh, I'm glad I didn't run because I was getting ready to run the third on that one. I thought it was going to drop in. But Harris makes a nice play, and there's 2 gone in the third. In steps Lindor.
Ball high.
Looks at a fastball high. So if you guys are looking for some songs to check out from yours truly, check out Schofield, check out Attention, featuring Poppy Clutch. Lindor late on that one. It's popped up to Acuna, and that's a third out here. But Harrison Bader fouled one off the distance of a home run, and then the very next pitch, boom, puts one into the bleachers. Mets lead.
Leading off for the Braves.
And as we always say at this time, this is not John Shambi. This is not Chris Singleton. Shit boy. B-I-Z in the place to be. Is now Matt Olson, who put one in the bleachers earlier in this game. He steps up. Weekly hits a fastball down the first baseline. Pete Alonso steps on the bag, and that's the first man retired here in the 4th inning. Albies is the next hitter. Manaea starts him off with a 4-seamer. That one misses low.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
40 pitches so far for Sean Manaea. Been throwing a lot of strikes. I like where his pitch count is right now. 2-1 count to the Braves second baseman. This one shot down the line, but it's going to be foul. Count now even at 2. Haven't seen the slider much today. Here it is in the 2-2 count, swinging a miss. Alvey sat down on strikes, and the Mets got 2 going here in the 4th. Austin Riley is the next man up. 8 home runs, 17 RBIs on the season. 1 for 1 in today's game. Quickly finds himself down 0-2. Let's bring that slider back out again. 0-2 count to Riley. Smokes this one to center. Bader's got wheels. He's got the catch as well. Mets retire Atlanta in this portion of the inning. It's the middle of the 4th. Alonso, Marte, and Taylor due up.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso rolls over a curveball, hits it right to the shortstop, Arcia, and there's one out here in the 4th.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Man, I've gone to a lot of Mets and Braves games, man. I think I've been doing this since the mid-90s. I think the Braves are my favorite rival. You know, I got a respectful dislike for them. I respect how they build their teams, man. They put together some really good rosters. You know what I mean? But I can't rock with them, no. The most you probably will ever see me cheer for the Braves in life was the parade. I even sound crazy saying that, but if you look at my Instagram at Busy Villa, I was at the starting point of the Braves parade. You know, I was shouting them out. They were saluting back. I was like, that's what's up, man. Little did they know they were talking to a whole Mets fan. I thought about wearing my Mets jersey, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to let them have this day. Speaking of having something, Fried allows Marte to get the first base on the walk. Tyrone Taylor now steps in. Tie game here at Citi Field. Quick release right there. Slider hits the bottom part of the plate, and it's in there for a strike. So Taylor puts a good swing on this. Oh, what a catch. Oh my goodness. Tyrone Taylor robbed of a home run on an amazing catch from Michael Harris. Can we see that again? Look at that. Robbed him. Fried knows he's got to celebrate that because he almost gave up the lead right there. Wow. So Michael Harris has made some really good plays in this game. That's just another example right there. 1-0 count after the pitch out. Brett Beatty, your hitter. Ooh, he gets hit by the pitch. So now it's going to put 2 men on for the man responsible for the only run in this game for the Mets. Harrison Bader now steps in. Bader, a very good hitter against left-handed pitching. Ooh, thought I had another one right there. Put a good swing on it. But that one's going to be popped to short. Arcia makes the catch. And the Mets are retired in the 4th. 5th inning on the way. Ozuna, Murphy, and Kelnick due up for Atlanta.
Leading off for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Peace. Ha.
Swing and a miss from Ozuna.
No ball. 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Ooh.
That's the ball. 1-2.
Good pitch right there from Manaya. Gets Ozuna looking. 4th K of the game for Manaya. I'm still a little in shock over that catch, yo. I keep running it through my head like, man, we could have been up 3-1 right now. That was a great play for Michael Harris. I might have to beat him the next time he comes to the plate. I mean, either way, Murphy puts a good swing on this one. It's popped to left. Nemo's going to chase it down on the warning track. And that's the 2nd out. So Manaya, I like what he's doing with these pitches, man. He's attacking the strike zone, but not exactly lining up pitches that the Braves can just, you know, do damage with. He's up to 55 pitches now.
That's the ball.
2 outs in the 5th. Ooh, that one hit the opposite way. And it's a base hit. Braves with a 2-out single there. Let's go ahead and start warming up some arms. Bickford is not a single ball pitcher. Yeah, I'm gonna warm up Jorge Lopez. Here comes Michael Harris. I made the joke about hitting him with a pitch. We can't do that now with the runner on first. And Manaya makes yet another outstanding play on the mound. That one hit right back to him. We're coming to you live from Tom Seaville Way, Citi Field. Mets locked in a tie with the Braves. Narvaez now up to the plate. First thing he sees, he likes it, and it's a base hit. Mets with the leadoff man on.
The left fielder, number 9,
That was a really good piece of hitting by Narvaez. He's put some good swings on the baseball. Even, you know, some of the ones that ended up being out in previous games was still pretty hard hit. Ooh. That's the exact opposite of what we just saw from Brandon Nimmo on his first swing right there. 0-1 count. Nimmo stepping in 1 for 2 on the day with a double. That came back in the 3rd. He popped up in the 1st.
Ball, that's down.
Another all-speed pitch. Breaking ball misses low. We got a 1-1 count. Ooh. All right, now let's see if Harris robs us this time. Oh, that one's going to stay in the park. Good swing from Nimmo, but just a little too much ballpark. 408 to center. I might have gotten out of some other parks. McNeil up to the plate now. Still got Narvaez on first. One man retired in the 5th.
0-1.
Ooh, that was a nasty changeup.
0-2.
I did not want to swing at that, but we give chase. It's now 0-2 count. That breaking pitch low was really tearing us up. 0-2 count. McNeil grounds this one to second. Throw to first. And it's a double play. Braves get out of the jam. 5-6-3 double play. It sets the Mets down. Or is it 4-6-3? Pardon me. 4-6-3 double play. Braves coming up in the 6th.
leading off for Atlanta, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Arcia steps up now. Still got Minaya in the game. This is definitely going to be his last inning of work based on the amount of pitches he's thrown and where his energy is at. We got 2 arms ready to go in the pen. This one's going to be slapped to the gap. Now I'm mad I didn't take Minaya out. It's going to bounce off the wall. Taylor taking his sweet time picking that one up. RC is in there with a stand-up double. And the first hitter in the inning is on base for Atlanta. Let's go ahead and pull our guy. So that'll be it for Sean Minaya. He had a pretty solid start. In steps Jorge Lopez. Righties and lefties both struggling the same against him. 1.13 ERA. Starts Acuna off with a strike. Make it 0-2 quickly.
1-2.
Curveball misses way off. 1-2 count. Acuna staying alive. 1-2 count remains.
That's the ball.
That fastball is close. With that changeup even closer. Strike 3. Acuna sat down on strikes. Here comes Matt Olson.
That's the ball.
Sinker misses low. Look at that batting average with runners in scoring position. 581. That is absurd.
1-1.
Swing and a miss from Olson on the upstairs fastball, pardon me. The curveball is the next pitch, and that gets Olson looking. Second K of the game, make it a backwards one for Lopez, and it's now 2 outs. That one was close, but I am satisfied with the call. Runner still on second. Albies now your hitter. He stares at a 96-mile-per-hour sinker for a strike. Albies 0 for 2 in this game with 2 Ks. And quickly he finds himself down 0-2. Never knew that Albies was from Carousel. Never knew that. 0-2 count.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. 1-2 count.
Ball.
Count now even. Oh, that's a rough one, but we will take it. Albies sat down on strikes, and the Mets going to send up Lindor, Alonso, and Marte in the tie game.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
All right, that changeup has me completely fooled right there. Max Fried still in this ball game. 63rd pitch of the day for him on the way. This one is slapped to the gap, and that's going to be extra bases for Lindor. Thought about going for 3. Will be satisfied with a double. And the Mets start the 6th inning off right. 9th double of the season for Lindor. Let's take one more look at it. Good swing. That one slapped into the gap, bounces off the wall. Harris makes a good relay throw. But the Mets will start the inning off with the runner on second. Free going to stay in the game.
One ball, no strike.
That one misses on the inside part of the plate. Pete Alonso, your hitter. That sinker still has some late action on it. Couldn't recognize it out of the hand. As there you see, we got a lefty and a righty going in the pen. Ooh. Timing off on that changeup. 1-2 count. Lindor, the man on second. Make it 2-2. Go ahead, run on base. Count even at 2. Oh, man, that I don't know why I didn't swing at that. I honestly don't know. I can't explain that one. So Alonso again sat down on strikes. Marte steps in. Very surprising to see Marte has 18 walks on the season. Fooled by the changeup there is quickly 0-2 against Marte. Curveball misses inside.
That's the ball.
Let's make it 2-2. Marte, as we have always said, is a really good 2-strike hitter. The count is now full, 3-2. Ooh, I almost chased that. But Marte holds up and draws another walk, 19th of the season there. Third walk of the day drawn by the Mets. Tyrone Taylor steps in. Looks like Free's going to stay in the game. Taylor put a really good swing on the baseball early in this game. He's 1 for 2. Oh. Is he safe? Is he safe? Okay. That's all I wanted. I mean, hey, I'm not happy that Lindor got tagged out, but if that's the result and we still get to keep runners on, I will take it. All right, Brett Beatty's coming up, and I'm just gonna pinch hit for him. I'm gonna just keep it real. Love Brett Beatty, but we gotta go with one of the hot bats right now. Francisco Alvarez gonna step in. 6 home runs, 18 RBIs, big RBI chance with Marte on second and Taylor on first. 1-0 count. We'll probably have Joey Wendell come in, play third.
No, ball.
2-0 count to Alvarez. The man on deck will be Harrison Bader. And truth be told, if Freed's in the game and Bader comes up to bat, we'll leave it as is. But if a right-handed pitcher comes in, we're going to go ahead and bring in DJ Stewart. Ooh, that is the best pitch we're going to see in this at-bat. Timing off on that one. Actually, it was a good swing timing, but you know how that goes with these settings. 2-2 count. Don't worry. Alvarez says, I got you. Here's a throw to third from Harris. Not going to be in time. Taylor in there safely. And the Mets take a 2-1 lead on a pinch hit RBI single from Francisco Alvarez, his 19th RBI of the season. That one right up the gut. Nothing they can do. And that'll be it for Max Fried. Francisco Alvarez will be the man responsible for knocking him out. He's responsible for the L right now. If this score holds for the Mets, it's 2-1.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 52, Dylan Lee.
All right, so the left-hander Dylan Lee is your new pitcher. So as we said, if a left-hander comes into the game, we will leave Bader in the game. And that is what we'll do. We'll hold DJ Stewart for another day or potentially a later at-bat. Right now we're in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 2-1 game. Mets got runners at the corner. Speed at third and Tyrone Taylor. Bader has a home run already in this ball game. This one hit up the middle, and surprisingly, it gets through. I didn't think that was going to get past the second baseman, but it's another RBI for Bader, that time of the single variety. And now the Mets take a 2-run lead As Harrison Bader comes through with a clutch hit right there. Now, here's my thing. What do we do right here? Now, I don't want to take out Narvaez. I want him to play the rest of the game. Okay, so what I'll do, let's just go ahead and put some better speed on second base. Wendell's going to play third the rest of the game anyway. He's the lead runner at second. So if Narvaez can get on base and or get a hit, we got some speed at second. Lee is the pitcher. This one popped to shallow left. Should be playable. And that'll be the third out. But the Mets do strike in this inning. A group of hits lead to 2 runs coming across the plate. Mets now lead 3-1 heading into the 7th.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing third base, number 18, Joey Wendell. Leading off for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
You know what I just thought about? I'm going to have to change Joey Wendell's number because Darryl Strawberry definitely is the man with that number as it's getting ready to get retired soon. Jeff McNeil under the shallow pop to right, and that's the first out. I'm going to keep it real. Jorge Lopez not even supposed to be in the game right now. If Lopez gets roughed up in this inning, we'll bring in Lucchesi. But if he can just get us out of this inning, I'll let him pitch all the way through, and we'll hand it over to Ottavino or Brooks Raley. Curveball misses. It's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and Ozuna sat down on strikes. Jorge Lopez is really playing well this season. Does have 2 losses because he came in some tough situations, and it is what it is on that front. But this has been a good start to the year for Jorge Lopez. Is Lindor going to be able to catch that? Yes, he is. Right over the Mets logo on the rain tarp. It's time to stretch at Citi Field. I'm going to do that. We'll be right back with Nimmo, McNeil, and Lindor.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Heck what? 1-1.
Nimmo in a 1-1 count here. Dylan Lee still in the game.
Ball.
I don't think I ever seen a pitcher take that long to come to the plate. The clock got nearly down to 6 seconds. 2-1 count. Ha! I probably should have taken that pitch. Either way, we pop it to center. Michael Harris makes the catch. All right, so let's figure out what's going on for the next inning. Lucchesi won't be pitching today as we've made it here to the 8th now. 2 left-handers coming up in this inning. And then you got Arcia. I think Acuna is right after Arcia. Yeah, let's bring in Raley. He'll be the scheduled pitcher. And Ottavino will be ready to go if it gets to Acuna or further. Either way, it's still a 3-1 game. Jeff McNeil is your hitter. He looks for strike 1. 0 for 3 on today's game. Rounded into a double play his last time up in the 5th. Hoping for better results right here. The contact has hit the opposite way, but should be playable for the left fielder. And that's the second out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Ball. 1-0. Ball.
Lindor late on that one. 2-1 count. Count even at 2. Mets looking to start this series off on the right foot. Like I said, we got 3 here against Atlanta. This is the first of 3. And then we got a little bit of a home and home with Philly. We play 2 games at Citi Field, and then we take 2 games on the road at Citizens Bank Park. So very important stretch here for the Mets if we want to win this NL East title. Not as many games against your rivals with the new scheduling. So these games are very important even in May. 3-2 count to Francisco Lindor. Fouls with the fastball will do it again. Lindor's got a walk in this game already. Payoff pitch. High. He's now got 2 walks on the day. And a 2-out walk here is going to bring up Pete Alonso. Pete having his struggles today. We can definitely use him here against this lefty. Sliders in there for a strike. Alonso with 2 Ks on the day. I almost made a mistake right there. 1-1 count. Nasty changeup right there. Good job fouling that one off. 1-2 count. Lindor in motion on that one. The changeup fouled off by Alonso.
That's the ball. That's down.
2-2 count now. Lindor runs on the play. I think he's going to be in there. Oh, man, just barely thrown out right there. So Alonso will come back up to bat in the 8th. For now, it's Kelenic, Harris, and Arcia for Atlanta. All right, Brooks Raley coming into this game. 5 holds on the season. He can add to that right here. You see the numbers against lefties. He's got 2 lefties coming up to the dish in this inning. Beginning with Jared Kelenic, who has a single on the day. Ooh, Kelenic puts this one at the warning track. Nimmo there to field it, though. 2 outs. Oh, excuse me, 1 out. I'm so ready for it to be 2 outs. We got to get through this lineup right here. This one grounded to short. Oh, Lindor might have thought about making the play before he actually gloved it. That one's going to be ruled a base hit. Some friendly home field scoring right there. That one was definitely playable, but it's going to be cool. I guess it was pretty hard hit, though, to a tough part of the infield. So that is a tough play to make. 2 for 3 is Arcia on the day. He's got a double and a single. He represents the tying run right now. Rarely got him down 0-2, though. Michael Harris is the runner on first base.
1-2.
This one's in the dirt. Good block from Navarez.
Ball.
Throw another one in the dirt. Another good block from Navarez. Count still 2. Count now 2-2. This one hits a Lindor. He makes this play. Look at the bare hand from Jeff McNeil. And that is beautiful right there. Mets churn a very beautiful double play. Look at that play from Jeff McNeil. Mets due up in the 8th.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
All right, it's the 8th inning. We got a new pitcher in the game for Atlanta. As we get one more look at the throw from McNeil. Let's get back to work. Pete Alonso is your hitter. There's strike 1 to Alonso.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
All right, count now 1-2. Y'all know what time it is. I don't even have to say what I'm about to do next. Edwin Diaz getting ready in the bullpen. Alonso gets a good fastball to hit right there. Timing was good, just not able to get the right part of the bat on it. 1-2 count to Alonso.
Ball.
Ooh.
Ball.
Tough pitch to lay off right there, but the count now 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way from Jimenez. Pete says, let's do it again. Let me step out the box. I was not ready. I was not ready, bro. So I said, let me step out the box. 3-2 count. Nobody out here in the 8th. Ooh. Another good pitch to hit right there. Fouled off. 9th pitch of the at-bat on the way. Oh, another one, bro. I don't know why I'm checking my swing so much with Pete Alonso. Set down on strikes, what, the 3rd time today? That one probably hurt the most out of any of them. Instead, Marte, he's had better luck at the plate. A little 0 for 1, but he has drawn 2 walks. I don't know why I didn't swing at that pitch, man. Oof. Fouls that one off. 0-2 count. 1 out in the 8th. 2 strike counts going to move to 1-2. As the ump says, Marte held on.
That's a ball.
Count even at 2 now. I said it once and I'll say it again. Marte, one of the best 2-strike hitters on this team. Starts off 0-2. Now the count is full. And he draws his 3rd walk of the day. Now 20 walks on the season for Starling Marte. Great at bat right there from him. Now I want a pinch hit right here and bring in Stewart. But Tyrone Taylor has been hitting very well as of late. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Quickly finds himself down 0-2 in the count. That one fouled off. 0-2 to Taylor. Definitely thought about running right there. Jimenez checks back over. Swing and a miss. All right, so strike 3 right there on Taylor. Joey Wendell now stepping in. Despite his struggles, has drawn 5 walks. This won't be one of them. Popped out the left. That'll be the 3rd out in the 8th. Y'all know what time it is, man. Mets looking to close the door on Atlanta and kick off this series right. It's going to be tough, though. Acuna, Olsen, and Albies due up. Bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 bam. Yes, sir. Sound the trumpets. Edwin Diaz. I don't know how often I'm gonna do that, but that I always laugh. I wish we could play the music. I miss it not being in the game. Either way, Edwin Diaz steps onto the hill, looking to close the door on the Atlanta Braves. Let's get this fastball going. Acuna 0 for 3 on the day, struck out in his last at bat. Diaz is the man he faces. Fouls the first pitch off. It's quickly a 0-1 count. Mets split a 4-game series against Atlanta in Atlanta early on in this season. So we're 2-2 against Atlanta. It's now a 1-2 count to Ronald Acuna. Slider going to miss on the outside. Count now even at 2. This one hit the short. Lindor gloves it, makes a nice throw to first, and it's a 0 for 4 day for Acuna, and there's one out here in the 9th. I'm not an Atlanta Hawks fan at all. I used to work for them, but salute to them for getting the #1 pick. Let's see what they do with it. I see all these all these posts from Atlanta platforms keep posting Bronny, but I think you can get Bronny a lot later in the draft than the #1 overall pick. We'll see where Bronny goes. We'll see what the Hawks do with that first pick. Shout out to Willie Hustle and Oli Rama Sounds. We got the 718 Cup coming soon. Very, very soon. Matt Olson grounds this one. Well, lines this one to first. Pete Alonso makes the play. And we're now down to the last out here for the Braves. Albies is the hitter. We'll take strike 1. Quickly an 0-2 count. Diaz looking to pick up another save here early in this season. 0-2 count. And we caught him looking at a 97 mile per hour 2-seamer. Jorge Lopez came into the game. The Mets put those 2 runs on the board. Looks like he'll be credited with the win. Edwin Diaz gets a save, and the Mets now move to 3-2 against the Atlanta Braves on this early season. Edwin Diaz picks up his 10th save. Max Fried, his 4th loss of the season, still winless in this early season. Jorge Lopez picking up his 3rd win on the season. Matt Olson put one in the bleachers early on. Gave the Braves an early 1-0 lead. Harrison Bader responded with a shot of his own. That one left the park. Michael Harris making one of the catches of the year early in this game, robbing Tyrone Taylor of a 2-run shot right there. But Bader had another RBI late in the game. That put the Mets up, and Edwin Diaz doing what he does best, putting a K on the board. And the Mets start this 3-game set off against Atlanta with a win. 3-1 is your score, 7 hits for both ball clubs, but the Mets able to plate 3. I'll leave you with the box score and tell you once again, we appreciate you for tapping in, whether live or on the playback. This is BYC Gaming. I'll go by the name of Beisbol. Again, check out the album on Bring BYC Entertainment. It's called Sunrise. You can also check out Product of the 80s. Check out the video, Ebenezer. Check out the battle rap interviews. And be sure to check us out here at BYC Gaming. We gone, you're.
The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.